for tuning in today. I'm Miss Christie from the Hanover branch of Pamunkey Regional Library. And today we are going to make these. These little guys are do-it-yourself cord holders. Now, I made one for my glue gun, and I made one for some earbuds, and one for a charger. So there's lots of different things that you may need them for. You can stop by and pick up a kit. In the kit, you will get 2 different colors of felt, like this, and 2 sets of Velcro. And that's mainly what you need. You will also get these 2 templates that you can use. You can also adjust and make your own smaller templates, but we'll talk about that later. So what you're going to need is a glue gun. If you don't have a glue gun and you still really want to complete this project, it's okay. You may have some tacky glue. This is Alene's, A-L-E-E-N-E. It works, it just doesn't hold up as long as the hot glue gun would. So while we're thinking about it, I'm going to show you how to open this up, and we're going to plug in our glue gun. As you can see, we've placed the Velcro here, and then when we open it up a little more, there's another set of Velcro here. So then you open it up, and this is what your original cutout was. So let's plug our glue gun in. I hope we don't run out of glue. So you'll need the glue gun or the glue, the Alene's tacky glue. You'll need a nice pair of scissors. Now these are felt scissors. Felt is notoriously hard to cut. If you are working on this and you're having problems cutting your felt, I can suggest something which I have not tried, but if you have some butcher paper that you wrap meat in, you can trace this template onto it, and it may cut a little smoother if you cut the actual paper while you're cutting the felt. So you'll need the glue gun or the glue, the scissors, and you'll also need a little stick pin. See how I've stuck that in there? That's just to make it easy to hook your template onto your felt, to make it easy to stay in place so you can cut an even line, because it's notoriously easy to move around too. So we'll go ahead and we'll get started on cutting. Now you see these scissors make it look really easy. So I hope you have some good scissors, but if you don't, just take your time. It's not like you have to cut a whole bunch of them at one time. Although these would make really nice gifts. You could finish them when they, like, you could ask them to let you see their earbuds if they had them with them, and then you could personalize it, because you have to put your Velcro in different spaces for different size cords. That's the other thing you will need when you're working on this at the end. You will need your cords. You can even try something big like this. Here's another charger. You'll want to keep those, and we will try these little earbuds too. So we've got this one cut out. Here we go. It was not too bad. Now, like I said, you can make these shorter. If you're doing the earbuds, you can make them a lot shorter so that you don't have extra fabric. but it's all trial and error with that. You don't want to make it too short, but the ones I've been making seem a little long to me, but I am just going with the template that they gave me because it's easier than trying to waste a lot of felt figuring it out. So if you want to figure it out, cut your template out with paper and try it that way. And speaking of felt, you can get more felt if you really like this and you want to organize your family's cords. You can get more felt. I have all these pretty colors here. You can get more right up at Walmart. Okay, so then we're going to take our little safety pin out and we're going to put that somewhere safe on this one. So when you get ready to glue, we're going to go ahead and glue these two. When you get ready to glue, if you're using a glue gun, I'm sure, well, you may have to trim up. I need to trim this a little bit now that I'm looking at it. And when you go to use your glue gun now, you know you don't want to touch that glue gun's tip, and you know that it dries really quickly. So what I did, instead of trying to cover the whole piece at one time, I turned it this way and started out with a nice big circle, just like this, and a little dollop in the middle. Now you may notice that your felt may smoke a little bit because this is a high temp gun. That's okay. It's not going to catch on fire. And then I just lifted this up and just slowly, diagonally down. And then some more. And we are going to need another glue stick. You know how these run out so quickly. So we want to running out of glue. There we go. These little things are very particular. Okay, so we've got it glued. We'll let that sit for a little while to dry really well. You can still feel where it's a little hot. And you do want to be careful not to put too much. I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of seeping through a bit. It's okay. If you have a dark color, it's not going to matter, but if you have a light color, it might show up. So we're going to go ahead and glue this one. Do your little top tab, your little circle tab first. Make sure that's even. And then you can start zigzagging down. Sometimes you know you have to hold this glue gun when you've got a new stick in there. Now, keep going down. A little bit more. And then one at the end. You do want your ends to be pretty taut, pretty glued tight, I should say, because they will be coming into use more than these little side pieces. So we'll put our glue gun back in here. So we have these, and do your little check, because you know glue guns leave little strings, and you don't want that. So you just pull all those off, and then it's nice if you have a little place to put them. Now, you get these with it. Now what I am suggesting is that you take your cord. Let's start with these earbuds. These are notoriously known to tangle up. They're very long. So I've got this pretty much folded up in a neat way. So we're going to take this, turn it upside down, and we're going to try and start wrapping it. So our first Velcro would be right at the end of this tab, this bottom tab. And it doesn't matter which side you use. First, either side can go on either side of the tab. They're sticky, so you don't have to glue it yet, which is lucky because you want to make sure it's in the right place before you hot glue it. It does need to be hot glued, but we're going to come back and do that. So then you're going to say, okay, tip here, and there you go. So it's already holding it, and it's pretty tight because you don't want it to slide out. And then you're going to flip it, and you'll feel it you'll feel your glue. And then you'll pull it around until you get your second tab like this. You know, you can customize your colors. You're going to put your other tabs, your other Velcro on your other tab. So put this here and get your second one. And just try to eyeball it. Make sure you think it's in the right spot. If you're not sure, you can just sit it right where that one is. And there you go. You can color code these if you want to make more than the one we give you the supplies for, and you get that pretty felt. You can color code these by family member. Like you can put their iPad charger and their phone charger and their earbuds all in the same color so they know, oh, that's mine. But you see, there we have it. It's so easy. And then once you've let it sit for a minute, you can open it back up. Just open it back up and come back and peel it off, and then use your glue gun to stick it on there. It's kind of hard because it does stick well. So you would just pull it off. I would just pull it off halfway. You see, it's sticking pretty well. But when you keep pulling these over and over, you're going to need the glue gun to hold it down. So I would just stick a little right in the middle and do that. It's kind of hard to peel off because it is really sturdy. And right in the middle. Now if you're using the fabric glue, it's going to be hard to peel it off and glue it. I really recommend a hot glue gun. It's going to stay the best of any glue that you could use for this. So let's try this one last side and stick a little bit of glue under there. And you know, if you wanted to leave them with this adhesive backing on there and then come back and reinforce them when they start to come loose, you can. It just saves you a step, and maybe it may last. It depends on how rough you are on them. Now the reason you have to wait until your cord is in there is because they're all different sizes. You can see if I tried to do this one with this cord, it definitely would not work. With this one, I don't know if you have many big charger cords like this, but you might. But I just wanted to show you that you can do big things too. And with this one, I would just open it up a little bit and try to stick this right through here. And this is just showing you that you can do other ways. With this, I would just hook it like this. It's very simple. You're just gonna put your tabs on. Just one tab is all you need to make this time. So you're going to put a tab, I would put it right in the middle here because you got plenty of space to work with. And then get this one ready and see where you need it. Just see, you want to look down in there. Let it adhere for a little while before you start pulling at it. But see, there you have for a bigger cord. And the colors, you know, everybody loves nice bright colors. We've got these earbuds with the pink and purple. I really liked these two colors together. And then we have chargers. This one is pretty simple too. This one only takes, this takes two, but it's right around the small part so that you know this is not coming out. And it's not going to come out this way either. So you just have to think on these little things, and then you just pull it around, and there you go. And you see, I did not hot glue this one, and it's still adhering pretty well. So that's your judgment call if you want to pull them back up and use the hot glue. So I guess that's basically it. We could do, well, we did all of ours. Okay, well, now if you stop by the Hanover branch, you can pick up a kit and get started. And if you have any questions about this video, just give us a call. We'll talk you through it. And come in and see us and get some books. And we hope you will enjoy this DIY project and help get your chargers and cords organized. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.